He was important in the history of Bhutan because he built Hadamsangzong, and he is believed to be the first one to have categories formally the Zorik Jusum, which means 13 art and crafts. And in 1688, he renovated Tampu Monastery, which is approximately 14 kilometers from Thimphu. And in 1692, he visited the sacred cave of Tatsang Palphuk during the Cheju season and found 9 temples there devoted to Padmasambhava. The temples are known as Tatsang Hagang, which was completed in 1694. And he introduced many reforms. In 1692, he visited a sacred cave of Tatsang Palphuk during the Cheju season and found 9 temples there devoted to Padmasambhava. And the temples are known as Tatsang Hagang, which was completed in 1694. He introduced many reforms, both in religious as well as in temporal matters.
He was the man of manifold accomplishment and well-versed in both religion and administration.
Okay.
He was the famous figures among the Desis to rule our country. Bhutan.
Okay.
He built up Parota Zone and famous Trugil Zone and also 8 huge sandalwood chortens inside Punakha Zone.
Okay.
And he is also known for promoting medicine, literature, general education and various skills throughout Bhutan.
Main role entrusted to Chogyal Mingyur Tempa before becoming the third Druk Desi by Shabdung Ngaung Namgyal, where he was sent to Trongsa as Shabdung's representative to unify Eastern Bhutan. There were many feudal kings in Eastern Bhutan at that time, mainly at Bumtang, Thensi, Tashkang, Jemgang and etc., whom Umze Chogyal Mingyur Tempa subdued. He built Trongsa Zong in 1644 and unified Eastern Bhutan into 8 provinces known as Charcho Kholo Tsipge and put them under one ruling power of Shabdung Ngaung Namgyal. Thank you.
If I happen to have audience with His Holiness, the present reincarnation of 4 Druk Desi Tenzin Drabge, then the 4 questions which I would ask is: number 1, was it necessary to send one son to monk from each family? So what about the family where there is only daughters? Number 2, why did you resign after ruling Bhutan for 14 years? Number 3, would Sikkim be still under Bhutan if you didn't stop them from capturing and disobey Guru Padmasambhava? Number 4, why was Lamung subject of Lamodhampo and were not given proper citizenship?
I appreciate first Druk Desi Tenzin Drugel because number 1, he persuaded Shabdrung to leave Tibet and come to Bhutan. Number 2, he was the true follower of Shabdrung. Number 3, he was the most trusted advisor of Shabdrung. Number 4, he was a great scholar in religion and versed in administration.
We appreciate first Druk Desi Tenzin Drugel because he had been one of the most trusted advisors of Shabdrung since their days together in Ralung, who had persuaded the Shabdrung in 1616 to leave Tibet for Bhutan. He was a great scholar in religion and well-versed in administration. Tenzin Drugel made great effort to consolidate the new nation-state of Bhutan.
Some of the qualities of second Druk Desi are: 1. He was a man of manifold accomplishments and well-versed both in religion and administration. 2. He was the person who brought Bhutanese victories during the various campaigns against the Tibet. 3. He was also known for promoting medicine, literature and general education. 4. He became a master of Zorik Chisum such as carpentry, handicrafts and paintings.
Start.
I appreciate his first Druk Desi Tenzin Drugel due to these following reasons. The first reason is he was the man behind inviting and persuading Shabdrung to Bhutan when Shabdrung was at great risk of his life. Number 2, he was the helper of Shabdung Ngaung Namgyal in the unification of our country Bhutan. Number 3, he had a very great knowledge of astrology and that became a very great advantage in unification of our country due to his knowing of when to start the war and when to end it. And number 3, he was the man he introduced the new laws such as the capital punishment for the murder and the mutilation of arms for the thief cases. Thank you.
The qualities in second Druk Desi Lanyam Tenzin Drugel are: he had the famous figures amongst the Desis who ruled the country. He was thus half-brother religion and administration. He promotes medicine, literature, education, and artistic skills throughout Bhutan.
I appreciate first Druk Desi Tenzin Drukgyal because he persuaded Shabdrung to come to Bhutan. After the retreat of Shabdrung, he ensured that the Drukpa school, unification of the country, law and administration introduced by the Shabdrung were consolidated. He had been one of the most trusted advisors of Shabdrung. He was a great scholar in religion and well-versed in administration.
I appreciate the first Desi Tenzin Drukgyal because of the two following reasons. He was one of the most trusted advisor of Shabdrung. He persuaded Shabdrung to come in Bhutan in 1616 AD. He is very knowledgeable in astrology and he made great efforts to consolidate the new nation.
If I happen to have an audience with His Holiness, the present reincarnation of 4th Desi, I would ask how you and Shabdrung are relative, why you appointed yourself as 4th Desi, and how he introduced a uniform for Pazap, and why he went on inspection tours throughout the country.
Shabdrung appointed Chogyal Mingyur Tempa as first Trongsa Penlop because he led champion to quell revolts in central and eastern Bhutan where several chieftains had declared themselves as rulers and also brought unity to the country. He further consolidated to Bhutan's nation state by constructing a zone in each of the valleys.
Some of the qualities of second Druk Desi Tenzin Drukgyal are as follows. Number 1, he is well versed in both religion and administration. Number 2, he is well known for promoting medicine throughout Bhutan, and that is Tibet. And number 3, he was the famous general of Shabdrung Namgyal, which brought many victories against the Tibetan invasion. He is a religious man who rebuilt many famous songs in Bhutan.